So just a fair warning for y'all who didn't read the description. This is basically art that I'm gonna plan into different parts of my series, another series, in the future. Now, I was considering of showing you guys how the project was going, like Ramen Arts decided to start to do, but then I realized it wouldn't be as surprising. I already made the recording for that, but I'm gonna delete the recording. So, yeah. I'm not gonna try to show anything. I'm only gonna show the projects that are just there for this specific purpose. Now I'm gonna name this Art to Make in the Future. Now this basically means to me to make into animation. Also, just so you guys are aware, I can't access YouTube anymore. I can only access YouTube by posting videos. Now, I'm not sure if it's my Wi-Fi or if it's because how people say that YouTube keeps on deteriorating just because as the owner of YouTube eventually gave it up to someone else or a different company which could have downgraded it. Now, the first art I'm going to make is going to be in the next part. I decided with the name Strangers. The Stranger's name was stuck in my head until I finally started to animate it. Then it just went away. Until I came back, and then it would start going off. But as soon as I ended doing the animation, and it stayed at the animation, basically. So I've been thinking about this art for a long time, and I just wanted to say, there's going to be a mini crewmate. But, again, this is a spoiler to what role it is. So you have been warned so many times. Now, there are two different mini crewmates. I think I'm going to draw the family of the two different mini crewmates you're going to see in the future. So they don't mention the mother in the alternate about dying because their mother was sort of ejected, and since the imposters had the sabotage relic, it made it seem like the mother was an imposter. And the father, of course, was one of the crewmates they mentioned. Now I'm going to start off with this guy separately. I don't know why, but my life just wants me to separate them. Though he knew about the imposter, so he got killed before he could tell the crewmates that his wife was not an imposter. Now I'm just going to make a new color palette. It's going to be this color. This is for the shading, the main base, and then the highlight. This and that. And now time to color this in. What I usually do is I press the part, you see this part right here that just went shaded. That part basically makes you able to paste other parts. I don't exactly know how it works, but I do know that it's extremely useful. Now this is a fill tool. I do use it, but I make sure to spam paste so that way and you don't see the white spots I usually do with other YouTubers. Now, I actually got better at animating while I was like practicing. Oh, why did I go in here? What? My game mode's broke. Nope, we're not playing Plague Inc. No, we are not playing Plague Inc. That's one of the issues I run into during, like, being in the app. Like, it actually annoys me. Wait. It just moved. So if I make this darker, it's gonna move. Oh, finally, they are the same now. I'm gonna put this in here. So, I had a couple of concept ideas for this guy's art. One of them is the original one you see today. This guy. I'm gonna show you some concept art later, so you'll get to see the other ones. But I just want to say that I used to have like a leaf hat, but in my opinion, it didn't really stick with him. Remember how it usually does with other green characters? It just felt off. And when I tried the astronaut hat, it worked better. Some other designs I'll show you later, but that was a one that made me do this design next. Now, I have tons of press. Most of them are saved for the next part. So I have to go extraordinarily down just to get the pink. This is not the right pink. I was originally going to have this colored pink ink enter along with the other crewmates, but then I realized it looks like the pink that we have now. We don't want that. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to fill this in. I also forgot to put this down every once in a while, like after the visor is done. In the hat, you can do this right here. The one that I've already shown you. So that way you don't have to worry about accidentally coloring over the visor and then it just looks wrong. After I'm done with the visor, I usually then do this. Now, I'm not going to make the background yet. This guy, for some weird reason, he just doesn't stick well in the leaf crewmate category. I don't know why. It's just like that. It's probably because of how dark the shading is and how literally it's the same color that I usually would use for the leaf. And it just looks like basically like he's an actual plant. And I know how most people like that. It looked actually like the plant was a parasite turning him green. So I sort of felt like I was going to vomit every time. And now I feel like I'm going to vomit right now. It makes me feel like I'm going to vomit every time I see him wearing in the leaf hat. One time it actually happened. The annoying part is that my little brother can still access YouTube, yet my phone can't. He's on an older phone, so it should be even more buggy for him. He's like on an LG Stylo, I think like 4 or 3, I don't know. But I do know that it was like at least older than mine. Mine is an LG Stylo 6. People have been complaining, if you check the reviews on YouTube, and their explanations, you'll see why, about how their app won't work. But if you go into 1 stars, you can see mine on Woo Duds. And I complained about the fact that every time I try to go on YouTube, it won't work. In fact, let me show you an example right now. So I'm going to just turn on my Wi-Fi. I keep my Wi-Fi off in FlipaClip to avoid FlipaClip throwing 10 ads at me at the same time. It automatically connects to Spectrum setup. As you can see, it looks normal. But then, wait. It worked! As soon as I bring in MobZip, YouTube's like, yeah, I'm gonna fix this before anyone realizes. It actually, I think it was because of how low my bars were. Like, my bars were usually at 2, but my bar is at 1 now. I think when I bring in MobZip to record the issue, and when I said that, like, I can and still send videos in, they must have thought, maybe I should make it work when she has MobZip on. So maybe I'll make, like, faulty recordings so I can actually, be with you guys. Like, it's really annoying. Like, I swear before, it looked pitch white. And it kept on loading and loading and loading and loading. And it was really annoying. What's the big idea spamming me with ads all of a sudden? Also, I have actaully. It's one of my favorite games. There's a literally axolotl. I thought I broke my phone for a second. I'm like, what? So now I can. This is the last time I can even access my phone. That's hilarious. I'm gonna see if the bars have to be low. I think it just happens. Now, I couldn't go on YouTube Studios either. And I had tons of notifications. I forgot most of my comments, and so I'm just explaining. So I'm gonna say sorry because sometimes I get mad at people for just spamming. I wonder what I said, though. Oh my god. Jeez. I'm gonna tell him I'm as confused as him. Uh-huh. I don't know how to actually... I'm gonna edit this. PS. My YouTube crashed 3 days ago. Oh, which was basically when the update happened. I'm really scared that this is like the cause, because I think it happens to people with it, which basically write their own comments. My brother uploads more than half now. Jeez. Look at this. 5 videos. 4 videos. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do. So I just discovered my brother uploaded 5 videos, and one of the most popular YouTuber that people say uploads the most in the whole entire YouTube uploaded 4. My brother beat the one who uploads the most, which is after, and that was one day. But today he posted 3 videos. He never
doing it with his box and his letters yet?
Oh, yeah. Nice. Also, just so you're aware, he never uploads just one video. Like, after, one day. Like, after, 2 times, I don't know what happened, but he started uploading, more than one video. Also, apparently, in my YouTube, didn't work, and when I started recording with Logan to show everyone, it just went back nothing happened, right? Can I upload the video after that? Okay. My little brother uploaded more than a YouTuber who they said uploaded the most. Is there anyone that can... 8? I'm gonna tell my brother, and as soon as he hears that, he's gonna do 10. I swear to... I got so many likes. He uploads at least 3 or 4 videos. And my little brother is only 8. I spelled traitor wrong. Also, why is barely anyone talking? We need to fix that. Can we at least chat a bit more? We barely have any comments except for in ball animation, which I misspelled. I misspelled ball animation, but at the same time, it makes it the only one. So if someone misspells, at least they get something. And I don't want them to get nothing, so I ain't changing that because I don't want someone to get nothing just because of a misspell. Because before I buy ball animation, I was looking for inspirements, but I actually spelled it the exact same way I spelled it in this mistake. And it said, there are no downloads that are contained in the title. So basically, I still want to check Oh, I didn't mean to say ball W. Let's see if it's still that way. I'm going to show results for mine. Look at this. It's the first one that you will ever see. Also, just so you're aware, some of my videos got recommended. So I commented, happy video got recommended today. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm sorry for not uploading in the wrong time, but my YouTube was like completely white. And if it happens again, I'm gonna edit this and put the part where it was completely white and record as soon as I see it completely white so you guys can actually see. Anyways, bye guys.